So the only other thing that's been really big right now is Love Island.
Yep, tonight, literally, as soon as the episode finished, the final episode of Love Island, we came into the podcast studio to record this.
Yeah, we thought there's no point recording this before because then by the time we talk about Love Island, it would be
we
done.
Can.
So,
Yeah,
happy?
Well, I'm sure the people listening to this who hate us talking about Love Island are happy because now.
Yeah, this is the last time we'll talk about it.
Although they said that they are doing another one in the winter, early 2020. So
yeah, well, if that
you're gonna
comes
hear it
out
again.
and we're both free,
yeah,
maybe we'll just do the clips.
yeah.
We won't mention Love Island on the main podcast, but we'll do like
Separate videos.
like every 2-3 days we could try and, if we're free,
Yeah,
every 2-3
and
days
if it's
do
good.
yeah, it might be awful.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But no, I'm not happy because that episode was trash.
The episode was
that
so
was the
trash.
worst episode of the whole Love Island.
Did you watch yesterday's?
No. Well, this is my thing.
Yesterday was trash.
The last week or two, I've just kind of got a lot less interested in it. I think it goes on a little bit too long.
It does. I don't know, because there was the Jordan Anna stuff.
Yeah, that was still golden, but I feel like
That was only last week.
yeah, and that was still. I saw that part, but for example, I guess it's just the way the show is the show's run, the show's set up, whatever. Is that because I missed a week, I have no idea who Greg is, and I don't know who India is, and he's won,
Yeah.
which is mad.
Yeah, you need to catch up. You just need to watch it every now and then, though.
It's hard to though because it's hard. This is my problem with Love Island is at the start it's always I'm really excited for it to come back, and then I realize that it's not as good as I thought it was at the start because you get five guys, 5 girls, and then they get together. That's always for me the worst part. The best part is when they start sending new people in,
Yeah,
and they
100%.
start gauging how it's going, and they're we need a new person to clash with that person. That's the best part. So right at the start of Love Island, it's not good, and then it gets a lot better, really a lot better. And then when they go to Castle Moore, that's when it gets
That's the best.
That's the best part. And then there are a few things afterwards that happens. I'm cool, nice. And then there's a part where I'm all right, everyone's clearly quite far in their relationships now. Either do something to break these up, which is, to be fair, they do, that the producers do, or I've just not lost interest. But because the episodes towards the end are still an hour long and there's still nothing going on, I watch them, I'm so bored. This is boring until something in that episode happens.
Yeah.
It's I would rather watch highlights.
Yeah, I get what you mean. The last two, not today, yesterday, and the one before,
Yeah.
was literally just the dates, the final dates, and the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
The family bit was all right because obviously you get to see everyone was kind of there.
Was that last night?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed that. To be fair,
it wasn't great.
Okay.
There was only one bit that was decent. It was where, Anton meeting Belle's dad because he's a hard man.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. And then Curtis and Maura, because Maura was like, "Oh, what do you think of Curtis?" And her mum was just kind of there, "Oh, I trust you," which is the
Okay.
obvious.
Yeah.
I hate him,
But at least that's content, though.
yeah,
Whereas-
that was all right. But that was it. I've just summed up everything for you.
I guess we should preface it. Do you say in UK? Do you say preface or preface
Preface, I
Oh.
think.
or whatever it is?
In the UK, you're from here.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know what the norm is. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Anyway, we should say that we're guys as well, so that might change our perspective on it. For example, girls may love the dates. They might
Yeah.
be "Oh, this is so cute,
Yeah,
this is
it's
beautiful."
true.
Where I'm give me some beef.
Yeah.
I just want to see arguments.
The dates
So
to me were so boring because the thing I hate about them is how fake they are.
yeah,
Because they are literally, they're sat. I'll use Amber and Greg for example.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna hate me because they're we love them though. But their date, they are sat on this boat. You can hear them so clearly. They're not wearing mics.
no,
There is a boom mic above them,
Yeah.
and there is 3 cameras on them.
Well,
and
yeah.
someone has sat there and gone, "All right, you two sit here, look inwards, and Greg, tell her how you feel."
yeah.
And
It's
then
like
Greg's gone, "Amber, I really love you," blah blah blah, like that. It's
it's TV level production, right? On that
Yeah.
part, obviously, Love Island is a TV. Someone's going to comment Love Island is a TV show, you idiot.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's more of a reality show. So sometimes you'll see them little GoPros that move. If you
Yeah.
can't get the right angle, they'll have a main camera. Then they'll have less main cameras, not CCTV, but you know what I mean, tripod ones. Whereas those ones are set up. The quality is so good. There's a slider panning
Yeah.
across. So it
and they
literally-
get shots of them sitting on the date where
Yeah.
there's no cameras in shot, which
Yeah,
means
yeah,
they've
yeah.
actually taken the cameers away,
Yeah.
get B-roll.
Yeah, so but what they see, but what we see is a nice candlelit romantic dinner. What they see is 10 guys or 10 crew people.
One guy with a donut just holding a camera
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. For me, I just don't find the dates that interesting.
No.
But I can, and also the speeches, when they do the long speeches, like
At the end.
I just don't care. Like, but that is just my preference. Like, I just don't really find that interesting. What I find interesting in this is why Love Island's a bit of like a tough show, because I watch it just to see people argue, and
You can't have that 24/7. You can't have that every episode.
but also the show is about finding someone and being in
Yeah.
love. Which is, it is, but it's not. Like, no one comes for that, really. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's a divide. Some people do want to see these people like get in relationships, where I just want to see people falling out, people breaking up, and that sounds horrible. But again, yes, it's a TV show, right? So that's what they sign up for. They know what they get into. And at the end of the day, it is entertainment. But I think that's why Love Island is so popular. And that's why it does so well, because you have both sides. Whereas, like, I've seen like The Only Way is Essex and stuff, and after a while, it's like, yeah. Whereas Love Island, because we do get that like crazy arguments and like breakups, it's like, oh, okay, this is some way I can actually like be invested into it.
Well, at the start, everyone was so like Tommy and Molly got together. Everyone was like, "Oh, they're the cutest couple. They're goals." Blah 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 blah. And like,
I feel like after a while, everyone's like,
everyone just
switched on
got
them.
bored of them.
Yeah,
because it was just kind of like, all right, we get it. Like,
no
you're
offense.
dating.
I feel like Tommy kind of like went with the safe option that he could see himself being with for longer. Because if you remember, like, him and Lucy were like really close, and he
They were
wanted
like
her.
best mates.
Yeah, and then there's that moment where Molly didn't even want Tommy until Tommy said he liked Lucy, and then she was like crying. She's like, "Oh, I want you."
That's that moment where Anton got like, he became legend.
Oh yeah.
Because he just goes like, "You made your bed, now lie in it."
Yeah.
And Molly just shuts up and just doesn't know what to say.
Yeah. So from that point on, like it felt like Tommy chose her just because maybe he felt like he'd get further with her. But then obviously they did seem
Not
like a really
further
good
in
couple.
the show, as in further in a relationship.
Yes. Further in, well, I guess both.
Yeah.
Like further in relationship. So then he also can win, get to the end. Or I don't really know, but yeah, I didn't really. There's something about them where I'm like, I'm glad they didn't win. Put it that way.
Tommy seems really nice. The thing that annoys me about Molly, and obviously I'm basing this just off the show, and it's also like an assumption. I don't know what she's like as a person. Before everyone starts having a go at me, I gotta say it every time now.
Yeah, you have to.
So I think, like, to me, your relationship is about you two.
Yeah.
When she was like in the bottom 3 or whatever, she's kind of there like, I don't get it. We're the strongest couple. Why are we not hit? It's like, well,
yeah, that's true.
it
Very
doesn't
true.
mean that. But why do you care? Like, it doesn't mean people like you. It means you two are strong together.
Yeah,
that's what you should care about.
And when they came second, she was like, "I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for them," and it looked like she was salty.
Yeah, like she did that smile, like
She's
you're
like,
still a
like,
bitch.
I should have won this. Like, why did I not win this? Yeah, it's because a lot of people who have left the villa, like, I can't remember her name, but who was the girl that Danny was with?
Jordan.
Jordan, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
When they left, like tonight, they showed a clip. They looked really happy when they were leaving.
Yeah.
So like some people leave and they're like, oh, like they see like Ovi in India. They even said like, I didn't expect to get this far. Would have been happy if we just left, because I found someone.
Yeah.
They seem like a genuine, like a nice couple. Whereas I feel like Molly was determined to win it.
It's like
No, I'm not saying
Anna.
Anna
cried because they were in the bottom 2. It's like, I don't get it, because you survived. You're still there.
Yeah, you're still with your guy, right?
You're still with your guy, and they didn't even. They got voted to stay in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of there, like, it is. To be fair, it is a hard thing to think that people on the internet don't like you.
Yeah.
Because we deal with that a lot.
Maybe that's what they're thinking. Yeah.
I do get
But
that.
that's not people aren't voting. People
are
are
voting
voting
for their
favourites.
worst couple. They're voting for their favourite to stay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean they don't like you. It means just
Exactly.
they
And-
like the others more.
Yeah, well, even then, it's about like what couple you think. So you might really like Molly, but don't think they're as strong of a couple as everyone else.
Yeah.
That's not saying you don't like someone. It just means that as a couple, you guys are in the bottom. I don't think it should be a negative thing. But then, with that being said, I don't think like Molly or Anna were in it for the money. I just think they were in it to win it.
Yeah.
Which is a difference.
Yeah.
All of them are going to get paid because all of them are going to. If you're interested in there, you're going to come out with like sponsorship deals.
Well, that's what Freezy tweeted it. He almost tweeted word for word what I had in my head.
Yeah.
Of it makes no financial sense. You know the end bit where they could steal.
Yeah, that
makes
part's
no
stupid.
financial sense to you. Even if, say, Greg. So Greg obviously had the money. He could have stolen it.
Yeah.
Even if he wanted it, he was like, I don't like Amber. I just wanted the money.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. He loses 25k now. They go out. He is right now. Greg is like, he seems like the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
he'll get so many deals. He'll earn that 25k back in 2 days.
Yeah, for sure. Like Curtis, he'll be on Strictly one day. Obviously Tommy now, like his boxing career is like will take off now.
Yeah, his next fight is
I've seen everyone.
huge.
I clicked on a random video about Tommy on YouTube, and the top comment with like 2,000 likes was like, "I want to see a fight with him and Vidal."
That'd be sick.
Because they're both kind of like they have more
Same
than,
weight.
No. I mean that they're similar people in the sense that they're not just
Yeah,
boxers.
are they the same weight class?
I don't know. I would guess not, because Tommy just seems like a lot taller than Vidal.
But that's like 6'2", 6'3".
No, I know, but I think it's the thing. You know, on TV, people on TV always seem so much bigger than they are.
Yeah, true.
Like when you see someone in real life, like what people always say is, "Oh, it's not as big as I thought it was." My dad, my dad listens to these podcasts. He's the main one because he met Chris Kamara once on the train. All he ever says now is he just goes, "It wasn't as big as I thought it was. He's a really small man."
Everyone says that to me.
You're not as big as I thought you were.
I either get like, you're a lot shorter than I thought because they've heard I'm a giant.
Yeah.
Or, whoa, you're so tall in real life.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, yeah, it's because I sit down on my videos.
Yeah. But I guess it is because on TV, like, you can't really grasp people's height. So.
Yeah. Well, that's what people like.
How tall
Tom
is
Cruise, for example.
Okay, yeah, he's short.
Isn't he like 5'4"?
Yeah, but he asks them to shoot him with angles.
Yeah, it's like angles and then the people he's with, like.
Yeah, and then he'll stand on like.
Stand on a box.
Yellow pages or something. I think even Kevin Hart's like that as well. Like.
Yeah.
I think even with a tall person, you can shoot them an angle, which means that they both look at the same height. But I mean, it's not an issue. It's just funny.
Tall people, Ovi, he's going to do well.
Yeah, he is.
That'll be a real test, yo, because he's like the most wanted man in England.
Yeah, I feel like
I hope he stays with her.
Him coming third, yeah, I do as well. They seem like a nice couple.
Yeah.
But him coming third just shows, like, I think the demographic of the show. I feel like if there were more guys voting, he would just win.
Yeah,
I think everyone
100%.
Everyone just loves Ovi. Like,
I was watching on the news for some reason. It was because it was ITV News. They went to Francesca, who was in the thing before, and Jack from last year, Jack Fowler. They were just like, is it Jack Fowler? Is that his name?
I think so.
Okay. They basically said, who do you want to win? And he was just like, oh, Ovi.
Yeah.
Like, he's the coolest guy in the world. And then they went to Francesca and she was kind of like, yeah, Ovi. Like,
everyone just loves him. Like,
you can't not.
He's just such a character. He's just so, and that's the point for me on Love Island. Like, if you go in there and are just funny and they're just a nice guy or a nice girl, you'll come out of it better off, than you were even if you won it. That's why, like, this is not a criticism on Molly specifically, but I mean, I'm using her as an unfortunate example. But say if she won, she could also get further on by not winning, but being like a character that everyone likes. Yeah, because it's about like longevity, and like I imagine what they earn on deals is a lot more than the prize they win anyway. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like they could go shoot with someone else and just make a lot more. So,
but I think Molly's got the most followers out of this.
That's because she started as a YouTuber, right?
Yeah. But on Instagram, like she's
on
like 2.3 or something.
Oh wow,
2.3 million. Yeah.
What's she before that?
Don't know. I think it covered up like 100k or 200k.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Like she's blown up massively.
Okay, then yeah. I guess if she won, she would have had both. Who won last year? Was it? It wasn't Jack, was it?
Yeah. Was it not
I don't think it was.
Jack and Danny? Was it not?
I think they won.
I don't know. We'll check after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think who it was.
Well, I'm just happy Tommy and Molly didn't win, to be honest. It was just like, if they had won, it would have looked so set up from day one.
They were favourites from so early, yeah. I think that's what it is. Like, it's not necessarily that people have like turned on them. It's just more of like, it's like I think like Jack and Danny, everyone's like, are they going to win? So at that point, it like just ruins like the surprise of it.
While you talk.
Yeah, because I don't think it was. Simon just reached for his phone that was on charge, and like he dropped it, and as he dropped it, because it's still plugged in, it like swung across the whole room. I can see the girl who won in my head now, unless I'm thinking of the year before, which I could be. But I guess my point is, because like Jack and Danny were like odds on to win from the start, it's like boring, Even though I love both of those guys, they were great. It's just like
Love Island 2018 winner. It was Jack and Danny.
Okay. Do 2017?
They received 80%
votes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Laura and Paul. Who was Paul?
Oh, he was one of the new guys. You know Laura though, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember Paul. Oh, yeah, I remember Paul.
Yeah. Do 2017?
Is it 2017?
Whatever year it was before that.
27. Oh, okay. No. Oh, come on. I hate Google.
Wow,
I don't.
shots.
I don't. They pay me. Please don't hate me. Amber and Kem.
That's the one. Yeah, okay, that's the one. Yeah. So I was thinking of her for some reason. So in that year, it was a lot closer. Like there was no like leading couple.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
this
that was the
year-
same as this year, to be
No,
fair.
but this year they left like Molly and
Oh, yeah. The whole series was them.
even the last four, like Curtis and Maura were
Curtis
relatively
and Moore,
new.
I think everyone knew they weren't going to win,
Yeah,
realistically.
but then
Ovi and India were both very
both
new.
new, and so Amber and
Amber and Greg. Amber's old. Amber was the only day one.
yeah. Oh wow, yeah,
But Greg was the newest.
yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
When they won, so to be fair, I'm actually talking like as if Molly and Tommy won, but they didn't. So
That's why I like it though.
yeah. For those who don't know who's won, have we even said yet? Like
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Amber and Greg won. I have no idea who Greg is. The only time I saw him was when she tried to get into the hideaway where he was, and she couldn't get
Oh
in.
yeah, she can open the door.
Yeah. Which
All
is,
right.
yeah.
Well, do you have any final closing thoughts on Love Island?
It's still a great series, though. It's still great to watch, even though I did get bored towards the end. But it's still so fun when everyone's going crazy.
I do miss the lie detector,
yeah,
but I do understand why they got rid of it.
yeah. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can't have everything.
So I think that is our Love Island 2019
Yeah,
talk over for this series.
half of the podcast audience just cheered. they ripped up their paper if they have any and threw it up in the air.
I'm a follow Ovi. I'm a follow,
Yeah, I would
I'm
do
a follow
that.
Ovi right now, and if he follows me back, I'm gonna hit him up straight away and be like, "Yo, you want to do a collab? I'll push your socials."
You want to do a basketball video?
Oh, yo, I'm a man.
Be like
I'm a
basketball challenge.
Oh, I'm already following him. I followed him about 20 minutes ago, I think.
Oh, nice.
Before this. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm following him, honestly. Yeah, I might message
Or do
him.
you crossbar challenge with Ovi? He has to throw the ball. He has to throw a basketball to the crossbar.
No, if I
I
can
can't
do a
believe you guys ever
basketball
did
challenge.
that. Did no one ever do that? Like a throwing challenge onto the crossbar.
It's kind of boring though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Josh threw a frisbee onto it.
Oh wow. Unless you're doing it with someone who does basketball.
I just do a basketball challenge against
Yeah,
him though.
yeah.
But then he'd have to do certain stuff.
Yeah. I remember someone did one with golf clubs, right?
Yeah, we've done quite a few of that.
Kept hitting
like-
the ball and
Yeah.
the head would just come off the club.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.